Hey guys, it sucks and welcome back to my channel for another speed build. We're back doing another life and death themed build. Whoops, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think this is very quickly becoming my favorite build mode featured with any pack like ever. I was really late to the life and death train. My friend gifted it to me a couple weeks ago now, so shout out B if you're like still watching my video 30 seconds after I uploaded it and you're listening to it. This is for you only. Hi B. I'm kidding, but yeah, this is like my favorite build mode I think now, and like I've had businesses and hobbies for a week now, still haven't downloaded my game. Hey, I'm a little nervous to update and like go through all my mods, but you know, at least I still have it. But I've clearly been keeping myself entertained. So we're back with another life and death theme build. This is actually my first build in Ravenwood now. So we're in Ravenwood. We're in that neighborhood. I forget what it's called. It's the like green one. I don't know, the one up the top left. I don't know what it's called. We are building something not too similar to the last build, which was like a vampire family home, which flopped. So if you want to go watch that video, it's linked below. But we're doing more of like a regular family home, just a regular Ravenwood family home, you know. So it's not like a Victorian, at least not, I think. It might have like some architectural inspirations from like Victorian homes, but I don't think it's fully Victorian. I tried to fit in with the vibes of Ravenwood, and I wanted it to be a little less dark. Like, don't get me wrong, I could just build like gothic dark black builds like every single day forever, but no, I wanted to incorporate a little bit more color. It's a little more warm, a little bit more browns in this build, at least in the interior. No, on the exterior too, because of the roof. So yeah, it's very like stony on the outside, like it's all stone really. And yeah, so it's just a family home. It's nothing like special in terms of like its concept, but I had a lot of fun with it. Oh, I have a pack list too, because it is technically a pack restricted build. I have a little sticky note. I've started putting little sticky notes up on my monitor for each build I'm doing and what packs I'm using for them, so I can like remember and jump back in. So yeah, this is another pack restricted. So what we have used for this build is Get Together, Cottage Living, Life and Death, Vampires, Realm of Magic, and the Paranormal Stuff Pack. That is it today. I'm like 99% sure there might be one object that I put in on the outside of the house that's not from these packs, but it should be removed by the time I like upload it and stuff, because I like wasn't sure while I was doing the exterior of the build what packs I was using. I was just gonna go for it. So yeah, it's pack restricted once again. So yeah, this home it's decent size. There's not a lot of backyard space, unfortunately, because it's a 20 by 20 lot, and it's a quite like larger house. So there's not a lot of backyard space, but you know, it's quite accessible to that main town area. So the kids who live here can just go, you know, play in the spooky town square with all the ghosts and whatnot. So I wanted to go. So it's obviously, like I said, less of like a gothic, like super dark type build. I wanted to kind of go with like, and we'll get more into this once we go inside. It's a little more like whimsigoth kind of, and I'm obsessed with it. There's lots of cute little color accents. It's still very like witchy in some places and like magical. I was gonna say cryptid, not cryptid, but like supernatural. So like in a cult, that's the word I was looking for, like in a cult home. So if you want to put an occult simmer, an occult sim, if you want to put a simmer into your game, keep them in this house forever. This is, yeah, no. If you have an occult sim, this would probably be good for them. And a family, obviously, like I said, it is a family home. Or maybe they just like whimsigoth witchy things, and this is the perfect home for them. So yeah, it's 3 bed, 2 bath. We're just doing the detailing on the outside. I don't know if you could tell, but I've slowed the footage of this speed build down just a tad from the last one, I believe. I don't know. Last one I built, I went a little slower. I don't know what, I was like I don't know, apparently I had 7 coffees before I filmed this because I was going like so fast. So I turned it, usually my speed builds are 8 speed. Sometimes I will lower the interior if I'm going too fast to a 6 times 6 speed. But this is all times 7 speed, like the whole build. So it's a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but like I you know what? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just here for the love of the game, okay? So yeah, like I was saying, not a lot of backyard space, just a little bit of garden space that we're about to get into right now. It's a nice little garden space though, nothing too like fancy with the landscaping. Like I didn't really have much room for being too fancy with the landscaping anyway, so I tried to like focus more on the little details outside of the house, which I am obsessed with. I know I said this about my last build. I think this build is my magnum opus. I'm kidding, kind of, but I am like really in love with this build. It's so cute and so charming, both the interior and exterior. We will get to it eventually. Of course, I use BB Move objects on, and I didn't play test this fully, but I did actually do a little bit of play testing for the main floor in this house. It was kind of on accident that I did it. So like I know for sure the main floor is routable because it was like totally on accident. I had left the game unpaused for like in-game time 12 sim hours, and my sim was having her best life. It's just this placeholder sim I have for my builds to take screenshots, but yeah, I accidentally left it unpaused for a bit. She was living her best life in the main floors and just left a mess, by the way. So when I took screenshots, I had to like clean up so much. They were like she made like 12 grilled cheeses. I don't know what she was doing. So yeah, shout out to my ghost sim that I play with. I just revealed I accidentally killed her. So now she's just a ghost sim that I use to do the house. I mean, now it finally works because we're in Ravenwood. This sim has been with me for the past like 12 builds I've done now, but now she's finally home in Ravenwood. Maybe I'll retire her, get a new little sim to follow me around on all my builds, and this one can live here, live her best ghost life in this build. I don't know. I was debating on going like kind of crazy with the vines on this house, and I'm like, no, I don't need to. It's just gonna make it, I don't know, it's gonna make it too much. I like the stone and like it's okay. It's not entirely rundown, but I did use the more rundown window swatches just because I feel like it adds so much little detail and charm. It's so cute. Yeah, it's cute. This house looks good in like every single lighting too. I just had so much fun like going and taking pictures. For not only for the thumbnail, I had like, oh my god, I had like 5 different thumbnails I wanted to use. I don't know which one I end up using. I'm still like trying to figure it out. I've like narrowed it down to 2 now, but like, I don't know, the lighting on this build was so fun. The lighting in this world is so good. Just the life and death pack, top tier, love it, especially for the build mode. And I've been playing gameplay a little bit too, and it's been fun in that regard as well. But yeah, life and death, more like love, and I'm gonna stop. Okay, we're moving on into the interior now. Like I do with all of these builds, I cut out me doing the floor plan and the basic like the floor plan. Yeah, basically I put the floors down so I kind of have an idea of what I want, do all the doors, do all that stuff, and then we just get right into it. So we're doing a little foyer. This floor plan, listen, I've done some funky little floor plans the past couple builds. I'm still doing it with this one, but it actually makes sense, and I'm actually obsessed with it, and I love it, and I think it's so good. It's so good. There is lots and lots of space. It's not quite like open concept, but it is quite open in a lot of areas, and there's just lots of room for activities, you could say. I don't know. There's just a lot of open space. So yes, it's very like warm, and get some brown tones, some woodier tones on the inside. This was the one thing I was like, what the hell am I doing? Is this weird? And that was, oh well, I'm gone from it now. But that was the like little kind of oh no, it was almost what it would look like, a sunroom at the side of the house with all the windows. I didn't know if I was gonna like make it a room, so I just like kind of made a little wall to separate it a little bit, and then I was gonna put the dining room there, and you'll obviously see when we like get to building it. And at first I was like, I don't know, that's kind of weird, but it works, and apparently it's routable. I really thought that it was just gonna be like kind of a pain in the ass with the table, but I forget that this is The Sims 4 and not The Sims 3 routing, which is awful, and you know what, my brain is still kind of just stuck in a little bit. just a force of habit, even though I've probably been playing The Sims 4 now longer than I did play The Sims 3. It's just like, that's what's stuck in my mind, you know? That's what's happened there. So we're doing this like little foyer kind of transition room, I guess you could say, that leads from the foyer into the living space / dining room that's squared off there. There's actually 2 spaces for dining in this house. There's one like directly in the kitchen. It's just a little small table, and then there's one more like formal dining area, probably for like guests and whatnot. And I tried to leave some, you know, hints of like kids in this house too, and I can. There is a nursery in this house, which I wanted to do in the last build, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna build like a toddler room instead. So yeah, there's an actual nursery in this house. It's super cute. I think a lot of little details are just super cute in this house. Okay, so we're gonna move on from talking about the build just for a little bit, just so I remember to like, what was that? My voice just did. I like took a breath in, but I like sounded like I took 5 breaths in at once. That was weird. Anyways, so we're gonna just, I don't know, give a little update to like how I'm doing a little bit. I haven't really like talked about myself in forever on my channel. So yeah, I am just kind of, for now, I don't know. I haven't made it official. I haven't posted like any announcements or anything on my channel. I've just kind of been pulling back from gameplay videos, and I don't know, I'm just not happy doing it. And it's really funny because I have been playing like Sims gameplay on my own right now, and I have been having the most fun I've had in a long ass time. But I'm just not happy doing like gameplay content on my channel right now. It's kind of just as simple as that. So I'm really sorry if that's something you look forward to. Not that those videos get many views. I mean, I still do have like a dedicated people watch them and like comment and let me know, and I appreciate you so much if you do watch every single one of those videos and comment on them. You are the best. But I'm just not happy doing it at the moment. I just want to kind of stick to builds for a bit, and I'm not gonna do like, you know, Sim series gameplay, but I might do like current households and stuff. And I'm not just gonna do builds. I do have a couple like little cast things I want to work on. Like I was doing some cast series last year. Like I did the Stardew Valley bachelorettes, and I said I was gonna do the bachelors, and I never did. But I'd like to do some little cast projects like that too. I don't know. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm just pulling back from gameplay for now because I'm just not happy making videos on it. I want to stick to builds. I want to like, I don't know, I want to just see what happens if I just keep building, because right now I am in my builder's element. I have like 3 different projects going right now, and like they will be done relatively soon. I'm gonna try to like space the builds out so I don't just upload them all, and I'll have like a backlog if I do happen to go through like a phase where I stop building for a bit. So at least 1 speed build a week right now is what I'm aiming for. So at least 1 video a week. I would like to try to do 2 videos a week. Depends on what that, I don't know, who knows what that second video of the week will be. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, keep updated on what I'm doing, how I'm doing. My life has been quite, my life be like, ooh, no. No, I don't know how to explain this. I have this little like thing in my bio of like my chronically ill journey, and it's like so outdated now. And I'm finally starting a treatment now. I'm starting a it's very intensive like immunotherapy. I'm starting, and I get to do it at home, which is nice. But that's going to just be a big change in my life, and I think will be change for my health. So I think it's another reason why I want to cut back a bit on gameplay videos and just do the stuff I like really, really want to do right now, and just like, you know, treat this as a hobby, like something fun I want to do. I want to do what I want to do, right? And right now that's builds. So yeah, that is going to be fun. And the reason I'm saying this is because like I have a lot of free time when I'm like, okay, once a month I'm basically going to be like hooked up to this machine for a couple hours while it slowly administers basically an IV drip. So yeah, I'll have some free time at home when that happens, and I do like kind of work from home right now. I don't know if I oh no, I haven't really talked about this yet, and I really should, because I have some fun stories. But I've been doing a little side gig right now as a delivery driver, and I just work from home. I pop out, do some deliveries every once in a bit just to make some extra money on the side right now. Well, I say money on the side, but that's like, it's not like the main source of income for my house. Listen, it's complicated, okay? There's a lot of stuff happening in the world. I think that's something we can all agree on right now. So, you know, you do what you can to get by. I'm doing as good as I could. Like in terms of mental health, actually, I've been really good, and I want to say a lot of that has to do with just not being on Twitter anymore. I have not been on Twitter for like a month now, and it's just, my mental health is just so chef's kiss, nice. But I'm on Bluesky, and I do share some like life stuff on Bluesky. So if you want to hear me yap more for some reason, I am on there. I'm on Bluesky, and I'm about as active as I was on Twitter. I think I pulled back a little bit from like being on social media all the time, and I think a lot of that has to do with like I'm actually spending more time in the game. And like, because I don't know, what I do before is I'd like have my double monitors. I'd have The Sims on one monitor and social media on the other, and then I'd just get like sucked into something. I don't know, but yeah, I've just found myself spending more time actually playing the game and actually doing stuff and working on content. And I want to try to like, I don't know, I want to try to up the quality of my stuff. And I know that like there's only so much you can do when it comes to the quality of like a speed build, but I want to make it flow a little better. I want to make it, you know, watchable, I guess you could say. Yeah, so right now we're doing the kitchen right now. The kitchen is like the one part of the house I'm kind of like you can see me here trying to, I didn't have any CC in my game, so I was trying to place the red shelf and like put some stuff on the counters, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have CC in my game, whoops. Can't do that. So I just opted for not putting anything on top of those counters. So yeah, just it's nothing too special in terms of the kitchen. It's just a kitchen. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be moving to the upstairs pretty soon. Did I say earlier that this was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath? Because it is. I tried to fit another bathroom upstairs. It wasn't happening. I tried to include lots of like seating places. Like you see this little balcony up top here, and then there will be another little seating area with bookshelves on the landing. You can see what I was doing here with the stairs and the railing. I love it. I think it's so cute. I think it looks so good. And screenshots too. I'm gloating a little bit, but I was like, oh my god, when I was building it, I was just having so much fun. And I used ceiling ceiling paint for this build. Woo, I always forget to use it. I think I used it in the last build too. I just didn't, I don't know, wasn't as memorable as this one because I used like a nice parquet for this one. This one looks really nice. Like I really love the interior of it a lot. So yeah, we're just working on this extra little seating area up here. I'm imagining this is like an heirloom couch someone in the family has, and it's just like keeping it in the family, and it has to go in, you know, the secondary living area, or whatever you want to call it. Lots of columns on the interior of this house too. I hope that's okay. I know some people are like a little I don't know, iffy when it comes to a lot of columns in the builds and games, but you know what? deal with it. I'm kidding. Well, I mean, I'm not, but like, yeah. Bathrooms, nothing special either. Oh, wait, okay, so I said this was a 2-bathroom, right? One of them is an ensuite, so that's the one thing that there might be, I don't know, some bathroom troubles in this house. Good luck juggling all your family sims. So, using this one single main bathroom and ensuite. I mean, hey, I live in a 3-bedroom house, and we only have one. Well, I mean, we have 2 bathrooms. One's not. I want to say it's not functional, but it's like. Listen, our house is old. It's not functional. It's not that it's not functional. It's just. I don't know, it's old, like the system's old, and it's just, to replace it, it would just be more than it's worth. Yeah, you know what I mean. And listen, we make it work, but there's room for quite a few kids. Obviously, we're doing the nursery right now, but then there's a kid's bedroom, has another little bunk bed set up. I tried to clutter up these kids' rooms nice. I was working with some somewhat strange floor plans for the bedroom. Just in terms of like the sizes of them, because they're quite elongated, I guess you could say. But yeah, I still think they're cute. I wanted to use some cool, fun colors in the bedroom, kind of, step out of my comfort zone and creating really sterile, like super contemporary nurseries, and just embrace the inner whimsigoth, I guess you could say, that I was saying earlier. Oh yeah, I should probably mention like the download the download deal for this build. As usual, it'll be on my Patreon for tray files for the build. There is a unfurnished version of this house with the landscaping and everything done. It's just unfurnished inside, and then there's the full furnished shebang. That will be on my Patreon in tray files, and it'll also be on my gallery. My ID is my channel name with an extra S at the end, so iamsockss with 2 S's at the end. And the furnished and unfurnished version will also be on my gallery. So yeah, that's the download details. Like I said, I used move objects on and all that fun stuff, and you can find the list of packs used too on my Patreon. It's for free, of course. I just put it on there because it's the easiest to throw on there. I'm looking at this now. The color scheme for this bedroom is kind of just crazy, isn't it? It's kind of wild. I don't know. I feel like this is a more updated home, but definitely still has some slightly dated aspects to it, for sure. I don't know. This room screams 2 kids of 2 different ages, probably. Because there's like, I don't know, there's like posters and toys and sports stuff, but also like some books and some academia stuff, whatnot. We're working on the little ensuite right now. I like how I utilize the space in the ensuite, honestly. I've been trying to do some more like bigger bathrooms. I always just do a 3x2 for the bathroom, and I need to incorporate some different bathroom types into my builds a little bit, I think. I also haven't been able to clutter my bathrooms with the bathroom clutter kit because I've been doing these pack restricted ones. That's kind of my fault. And now we're moving on to the very last room of the house. I have been yapping my little butt off for 23 minutes now, so should probably start wrapping it up. So yeah, like I said, download information will, again, all of it will be below, and I just said I don't want to say it all again. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this build. I had a lot of fun with this build. I've been having a lot of fun building in general. So yeah, expect some more builds. Oh, and this room, just something about this bedroom is like romantic cottage. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next video of whatever I make. Bye.